Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Adil Haris from Muhammad Rashid, and this is my partner Muhammad Aras Jadil Chemistry. So today we would like to present about our research on Journal of Maillard reaction. So this is our today agenda that we will discuss in our presentation. So first, let us to know our topic about the journal. The topic is control of Maillard reactions input, strategies and chemical mechanism. The author of this journal is Maillard and Land and Colin Ray, and this journal is published in 23 May 2017. Abstract or synopsis for this journal is Maillard reaction leads to change input color, organoleptic properties, protein functionality, and protein digestibility. Numerous different strategies for controlling Maillard reaction input have been attempted during the past decades. In this paper, recent advances in strategies for controlling the Maillard reaction and subsequent upstream reaction product input system are critically reviewed. The underlying mechanism at play are presented, strengths and weaknesses of each strategy are discussed, and reasonable reaction mechanisms are proposed to reinforce the evaluation. The review includes strategies involving addition of functional ingredients such as plant, polyphenols, and vitamins, as well as enzymes. The resulting traffic or modification of Maillard against reactive intermediates and advanced glycation and products are presented with their potential unwanted side effects. Finally, recent advances in processing for control of Maillard reactions are discussed. The research and statement of problem in this journal. Maillard reaction affect multiple food quality parameters, including organoleptic properties, color, and protein functionality. Unique aroma profiles are developed dependent on temperature sample used during food processing as reviewed by AIMS. In some cases, Maillard reactions are contribute to desired change such as stimulation of lactate levels, whereas in other cases, undesired quality changes are obtained, especially if the Maillard reactions are ketones, producing bitter and burnt flavors. Thus, being able to control Maillard reaction during food production and storage is important from a food quality perspective. Objective of study. The objective is to present the underlying chemical mechanism at play, to discuss strength and weakness of each control strategy, and to propose reasonable reaction mechanism to reinforce our evaluation. The limitation of study for this journal is type of reactants, temperature or time combinations, pH level, and water activity. The research question or issues that mentioned in this journal is protein functionality inputs may also be affected by Maillard reaction, including heat stability and solubility of proteins, emulsifying properties, forming, dilation, and textural properties. Tailoring protein modification by Maillard reaction to achieve certain functionalities expert induce change in protein surface charge, hydrophobicity, tertiary structure, cross-linking, and polymerization. The significance of the study, a brief introduction to Maillard reaction and instead provides a critical evaluation of its reactants, its strategies for controlling the Maillard reactions, and subsequent upstream reaction and product system. Okay, next I will Arash to present.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so next will be conceptual frameworks for this journal. First of all is strategies for control of Maillard reaction by addition of functional ingredients. First, we have to target the reactive site of Maillard reaction, such as a modification of reducing sugar, blocking or modification of amines. Second is targeting intermediates of Maillard reactions, such as trapping of a dicarbonyls. And second is scavenging of Maillard-derived radicals by phenols. And the third is targeting Maillard reaction products, such as the trapping of Sketches aldehydes and trapping aldehydes. As for second is to enzymatic strategies for inhibition of Maillard reaction, such as fructosamide oxidase, fructosamine kinase, carbohydroxidase. And the third, emerging strategies for inhibition of Maillard reaction by alternative processing, such as ohmic heating, pulsed electrical fields, in short PEF. And the third, high pressure processing, or we call it as HPP. And lastly is encapsulation of metal ions. Next. As for organization of literature review for this journal, is a literature review survey scholar articles and books of these works in relation to the research problem being investigated, such as Hodge, JE dehydrate foods, chemistry of Browning reaction in modern system, JRG food chemistry 1953, page 928 to 943. And the second is Helwig M. Henley, Tea Banking Aging Diabetes, a short history of the Maillard reaction, Angiochemistry International ED 2014, 53, page 10,316 to 10,329. And the third is Pichterstridier, M. Henley Tea glycation product in infarct formulas, chemical, analytical and psychological aspect, amino acid 2012, 42, page 1111 to 1118. Next. As for the research methodology, example of this phenolic structure that have been found to trap a dicarbonyls categories into phenylpropanoids and flavonoids. A dicarbonyl trapping sites are marked by stars for hydrocyanic acids, stilbenes, flavin 3-os 97, and dihydrocolonus, EC epicetensin, EGC epigelosentensin, ECG epicetensin, galate, EGCG epigelosentensin galate. Next. Data collection procedure for this journal. After acquiring and gathering many resources from many books and articles, the researcher then combine all the data and needed on the experiment to achieve the objective of this research. This journal takes about 3 months to compile and gather all the data needed before published it. Next. Summary of major finding. The result from this study showed there were various types of strategies for controlling Maillard reaction that have been investigated over the years. Every type of strategies have different type of reaction, whether it is bad effect or a good effect. Organization of the report. The purpose for this report is to give understanding to the reader about the use of strategies for controlling Maillard reaction in food. It also can help to deliver of efficient for control Maillard reaction in food, understanding of reaction mechanism and how reaction condition affect Maillard reaction. That's all for us. Thank you.